you have a sample of n equals to 6 scores with a mean equals to 9. You then add one more score, so our sample size goes from 6 to being 7 because we added one more score. And you recalculate the mean as 10. The score you just added must have been what? Is it 6? Is it 10? Is it 16? Or is it 70? Now I am going to work this out mathematically, but before I do that, let's see if we can rule anything out. Let's look at what happened to the mean. The mean increased in size. The way to get a mean to increase in size is to add a value that is larger than the original mean. So we can't have added 6 because that's smaller than our average of 9. That's not going to bring up the average. Also, we can't have added, well, no, actually, I guess I can't really rule anything else out. So from this point on, anything is fair game. It could be 10, it could be 16, it could be 70. 70 seems a bit too big, but who knows? I'm not going to trust just the quick math I can do in my head when, in fact, I can work this out properly by finding the sum of x. Finding the sum of x is always the trick to working out these questions properly. If you can't figure out the sum of x, chances are you just don't have enough information to answer the question. So what is the sum of x? Well, the sum of x I can get from this formula. If I rearrange this equation, it becomes multiply both sides by n. These cancel, and I'm left with the sum of x equals n times m. So n, which is 6, times m, which is 9, gives me a total of 54. That is my sum of x. Now, we know that the sum of x over here is going to be different because we have a higher mean. Or actually, let's just make sure of that. N is 7 times m, which is 10. 7 times 10 is 70. And so we have a higher total, and they want to know what is the value of that one score that has been added. Well, the way you get a larger total is by adding in that extra score. So it used to be that our scores totaled up to 54, but after we add a new score, they total up to 70. So the difference, 70 minus 54, is what's been added. So we've added a score of 16. So C is the right answer. We added a score of x equals to 16. That gave us our new extra score that brought the average up to 10.